Hey, this is Tom with KR.
Hi,
Yeah, you listed an ad on Tradio?
I sure did.
Yeah, some of the code words in your message makes us believe that you might be trying to sell drugs on our website and radio.
Well, you can do that. However, I don't use the computer at all. So you can call and verify that. And I have nothing to do with drugs. Not a thing. Not a thing.
Yeah, well, when you list it on Tradio, it goes on the website too, so you get double ads. So you're pleading not guilty on the radio court of law?
I used to be a disc jockey. I mean, KWJG was shut down because of crap. No. Well, okay, no, I don't. I don't, and I don't, and I don't. I've been in my house 40 years. There's no traffic here. I'm not using. Where did you get code from? Because I'm talking about my shed? Because I'm emptying out my home of 40 years?
Yes, there's certain code words inside of your language that indicates that you might be trying to sell drugs.
Tell me what the frickin' code words are and tell me who the heck you are.
This is Tom. We took a DARE class, and it taught us code words.
I am also a DARE girl. I'm a FEMA girl. I'm a CDC. I'm OSHA. I'm frickin' certified to the maximum. I'm dealing with a pandemic and 2 back-to-back floods. So where are you getting drug dealing? Like I don't even have anything to do with dope, guy. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing. So wherever this is coming from, that's a bitch. And I don't need more on more because I don't do that shit. So before you ever call anybody again with this type of shit, do your research. What in the hell are your code words, by the way?
Oh, some of the code words is like tires.
I never said tires.
I know, but it's in but you have each word in your ad equals up to tires.
No, I've been saying my tool shed. And
it's shorthand. It's shorthand. You're trying to sell Percocets.
Percocets? I've never even done one in my life. Ever. Wrong home, guy. Wrong home.
No, I got the right one.
Okay, and so what are you doing then? What are you trying to do?
And
do your job?
Yeah,
well, you're on the wrong page.
Your tool shed is a code word for weight scales. So you're weighing those drugs.
Weight scales? It is not. It's toolboxes. And right now, I got my set nets from the side of my shed out in front. What in the heck are you talking about? And the people that come here don't have. They're not even people like that. In fact, I've made a shitload of friends. There's no druggies, nobody like that around my home, sir. And I don't even want to call you sir because I think the way you're approaching this sucks.
The tool shed equals a meth lab.
Oh, my fucking God. Why don't you just come to my house? Why don't you?
Because going to a meth lab is dangerous.
Oh, good. And guess what? I used to clean meth labs up in Anchorage. What else you got?
Well, that's not good then.
Well, it wasn't at the time. I'm a hazmat worker my whole life. I have nothing to do with dope, so I don't even know what the heck's going on. But I'm not going to put up with it. I can tell you that much. Because now you're harassing me.
What about that
and I will call my local police and tell them the phone call I just received.
What about that wacky tobacco?
What wacky tobacco?
That's behind your shed?
Oh, well, have you been here to look behind my shed?
No, our drones flew over.
Oh, did they? Oh, those must have been raspberry plants. I have a huge raspberry garden in my backyard. I live in Alaska.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, well, you know what? Have your drone fly over again and look at my garage sale and my nets. And I can't even leave my house. I'm just sitting here living. And by the way, before you make those calls, did you do anything to check? You just said on email. I don't even know. I don't even get on the computer.
Yes, yeah. Your ad goes on the internet on our website too. That's all I was saying.
For what? Selling dip nets?
Yeah.
Oh. So what do you call everybody that calls Tradio?
No. Only the bad ones.
Why am I bad?
The drugs.
What drugs?
I've already went over this, ma'am.
Well, you know what? You don't even have facts. You're calling people and saying shit like this to them, and you have no facts?
Raspberries equal crack rocks.
What?
Raspberries equals crack rocks.
Fudge, I've never even seen that crap in my life. Ever.
Dipnets is code for fentanyl.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so you're with the DARE group. What is your name?
No, I'm with the radio station, and my name's Tom.
All right, Tom. So, and what position do you hold there?
I'm an intern.
You're an intern.
Yes.
Trying to prove yourself? Because, no,
Yes.
I'm the last person in the world that has anything to do with dope, by the way. So, no way. Wrong girl. You won't see a car one. You won't see me going anywhere, and you won't see anybody coming here.
Our systems show you might have COVID. You might want to get tested, ma'am.
No, I'm not. What happens is when I'm high anxiety, my throat starts closing. That's what you've done. So what is your name again?
Tom.
Tom what?
Bergeron.
Bergeron. And what is your position there?
I'm an intern.
Okay. Tom Bergeron. How do you spell your last name?
BERGERAON.
Yes? Okay. Well, did you talk to Bryce about this?
No.
Well, why don't you talk to Tom? I've been doing my garage sales for 8 years after commercial fishing every summer. I'm just a little late this year. Why don't you talk to Bryce? I'm a good girl. And why don't you call all the people? Why don't you call all the people that? Better yet, why don't you find out all the people that's come here?
Oh, your
patients.
patients.
People are in their 70s and 80s. They're looking for tools, not dope. Raspberry head. Where in the heck, you guys? Really?
Bryce says you're a druggie.
Why don't you pick on real drug dealers?
Bryce says you're a druggie.
What?
Yeah, Bryce told me you're a druggie.
Why would he say that?
I don't know. You should ask him.
Well, I will. Have him give me a holler.
Why you smell?
No, I've just had back-to-back floods, and I'm trying to sell all my stuff because of the back-to-back floods. I'm emptying out my downstairs. I have no choice. I have to get rid of stuff to do the mitigation and everything, and I have no tradesmen here.
Why are you smuggling tuna under your dress?
What? I don't have to smuggle tuna. I've got 80 cans in my thing from frickin' what I get to have. I'm a prepper. The minute this came down, I went and prepped up my oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm explaining shit to you. You don't even make sense. Bryce does not think I'm a druggie, and if he does, have him, I am not. I'm right now in just before winter trying to empty out my downstairs so I can frickin' do something about the mold. That's quite innocent, don't you think?
So you're a prepper. Do you have a bunker?
No, it's underneath my stairs. And the only thing in there is about, 800 gallons of water. That's all that's in there. I have 6 plastic totes in my outside in my driveway that's nothing but dry goods. Up here I have 6 boxes of food that I had to pull out of there and rescue. Any more?
Bryce caught VD from you.
What?
Yeah, he caught venereal disease from you.
I haven't had sex in so long. You know what? I got to call KSRM. Bryce did not catch VD from me. I'm 64 frickin' years old, guy.
Yeah, it spreads around the senior centers all the time.
What senior center do I go to?
I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying the age doesn't matter.
Oh, well, how old are you? Do you have VD?
No, I'm in my 30s.
Oh, well, then you're more prone to have VD than me, correct? I don't even leave my house. I'm an essential. I'm trying to save myself in case somebody needs me.
How many thousands of rolls of toilet paper did you keep from your neighbors?
How many what?
How many rolls of toilet papers did you hoard? That way your neighbors couldn't get toilet paper.
I did not. In fact, I didn't at all. I have only been to the stores 4 times since January. So how many did you hoard?
None.
Okay,
I
me
bought
either.
reasonably.
Okay, me too.
So,
I'm a reduce, recycle, reuse person.
So you're typhoid Karen?
Typhoid Karen?
Yes.
I don't even know a girl named Karen.
Yeah, but you know, just to add typhoid to your name.
Wow. Wow, and you're in Chicago and you behave this way?
I'm not in Chicago. I just moved to Alaska for my internship.
Well, what a useless thing you are. You could be spending time doing something even bigger and better. Wrong girl, honey.
Do you
Totally.
do you reuse your toilet paper?
What?
Do you reuse your toilet paper?
Well, you know, actually, me and my girls in the beginning of the year, we were discussing that, us women, and it was like I got it down to a fine art. You know, I do the first wipe and then I fold it and I do a second wipe, and we're like, yeah. So yeah, yep. You're not going to find anything bad about me, guy. You're just not.
Do you store the drugs in your bunker?
Bunker? Why are you calling it a bunker? It's
Well,
a
you're
freaking
downstairs.
closet underneath my goddamn doorway.
Well,
My stairway.
do you hide the drugs down there?
Well, why don't you come and find out?
Are your girls working girls?
What girls?
Well, you mentioned the girls. You talking to the girls?
Well,
Are they-
yeah, I have best friends all across the country.
Yeah, are they working girls?
Well, gee, I don't know. One's studying for a master's, and she's a school teacher. She's
No,
developing.
no, not that type of working. You know where they lay on their back.
Are you? Oh, no, this has gone way beyond. This is going to stop right now. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. And no, Bryce knows he didn't get VD from me, and I'm calling him right away because you are so off track. I can't. Raspberries. Jiminy Christmas. I was a state champion food processor, outbeating everybody. I have gardens, and they don't look like marijuana. Jiminy Christmas.
Did you work your way through college?
I worked my ass off through college.
Laying on your back?
No, actually, I was in one of the toughest communities, and what we did was we cleaned up and got rid of all the meth people, and we made sure it was suitable for families. It took us 3 summers, and we did it. It was a cleanup effort, moving trucks and everything. It was right outside of Elmendorf. And as a matter of fact, why don't you give that girl a call and tell her what you're accusing me of? She'll tell you to die, because I ain't that person.
There's people There's people in Africa dying right now with thirst, and you're hoarding water.
Hoarding? That water has been in my thing. In fact, the reason I had all the dry goods and the water was for my neighbors, by the way, and I did donate about 8 boxes of food because I was worried about it not getting useful if it stayed downstairs. Wrong girl, honey. I'm a grassroots girl all the way.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, no, you wouldn't. But I don't believe you're with Dare either.
I didn't say I was. I said that we got a training class that it helps us identify the drugs.
And what was that? Frozen raspberries? Is
Yes.
code for what again?
Fentanyl.
Something I've never seen in my life, sir?
Oh, yeah, it was fentanyl.
I don't even know what the shit that is. I really don't. What is that anyway?
It's a heavy opiate that causes overdoses.
Oh, shit the bed. No way. No way.
It's what they use like Narcan on.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Narcan helps you, stops the overdose so they can get treatment.
Oh, all right. I did learn that in EMT. I went beyond the DARE class. I took EMT so I could rescue my hood while I was going to college.
You think you're going to clear up this whole situation by just sleeping around with Bryce?
Sleeping with Bryce? You have a hard-on for Bryce, don't you?
I think you should repent your sins.
You know what? I think I'm going to take care of this right now.
How?
Well, I'm not going to tell you how, but I will. So you're sitting at KSRM right now, or are you sitting in Chicago?
I'm at KSRM.
So right now you're at the KSR building?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to call the cops, and we're going to drive over there to visit with you, all right?
Okay.
All right, and you're going to be there?
Sure.
So can I call the KSRM number? Because your number says Chicago, Illinois. I thought it might be an emergency for my mother or my father because I come from Madison. And my niece just flew to the Grand Canyon, and I was like, shoot, what if she's stuck in Chicago? So I took the call. No.
I got VD from Bryce. It itches.
What?
I got the VD from you from messing with Bryce. Now it itches.
So I messed with Bryce. Who told you that? I don't even know what Bryce freaking looks like, guy. I didn't even know his name until recently.
I heard you and him have got a fling going on.
Well, I think you got the wrong girl. I have no flings. None. Zero. All right, so did you check my home to see, or Bryce's home or whatever, and hotels and see where we're going before you do all this bullshit? I am so sorry. What are you, a faggot? Is that why you got VD from Bryce?
Oh my, ma'am, that's inappropriate nowadays.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well, you said you got it from him. How'd you get it from him?
I'm bisexual.
Well, guess what? That's all cool with me.
It is? You're the one that just said the F word.
Oh, gee, so sorry. Think about what you're saying to me and insinuating I'm involved with. Whores and drugs? What the hell is wrong with you?
You're saying hate speech.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Well, guess what? You're saying hate speech to me, asking me, is that your girls? Like I'm a pimp now on top of everything else? I think you're just bitter that you got VD. I don't even know Bryce. Don't even know what he looks like. Not at all.
Well, not for what I've heard from him.
Then I think you have the wrong Jocelyn.
Typhoid Jocelyn.
Well, this is the wrong one. I think you're more typhoid than I am, so give it a rest. Typhoid Tom.
And
Typhoid Tom. What are you going to sleep with next? One of your boys that you pimp off and get sicker? How do you like that stuff? How do you like hearing that?
I'm fine with it. And you'd be called a madam, not a pimp.
Why don't you? Oh, well, whatever. See, I don't even know the language. Why don't you come to my house or send somebody to my house? I'm going to call the Soldotna police and make sure we get over to KSRM right away.
Okay. This is the prank call center. How did you enjoy your prank?
Oh, thank God. Well, I don't know. It shows my chutzpah. That's for sure. I'm a full-blown German.
Oh,
but
okay.
How did you bring Bryce into this?
You're the one that brought Bryce.
No, I did not. You were talking about my Tradio stuff, and I just happened to know his name, and I said, call up Bryce. He's going to tell you I'm not, all the indications don't say I'm a frickin' that. I'm selling tools. I'm selling nets. I'm selling anything so I can empty out my home and get storage in my frickin' shed. So you just fucked with me for why? To have a prank?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Did you really get VD from Bryce, by the way?
I'm not even in Alaska, lady.
I know you're in Chicago, Illinois.
No. I'm not there either.
Are you on the run?
Yeah.
Shit, are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. That must be tough duty during this COVID.
Well, thanks for playing along with the prank.
Well, but why did you do it? That's all I want to know. What drives you to do this?
For the lols.
For the what? Love?
Lols. For the jokes. And I had to satisfy the listeners. You're on the radio. You're on the radio.
Yeah, I do it at the end of every commercial fishing season. I've been trying to empty out 40 years of my own construction company.
You're on Z100.3 FM, the Gerbil.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm only on KSRM.
No, this is a live prank call to the radio listeners.
Oh, really? Well, I know you're not on air, but the gerbils, that's quite appropriate for your status, isn't it? I'm sorry. I've got a lot of gay friends, and my daughter actually is also bisexual. She's in Seattle. She's an AutoCAD designer, and she's fighting for BLM, but before that it was LBGT. But, yeah, she's with a high-tech firm. She's designing the whole downtown, so she's taken all this quite personally. I don't think she's bisexual too much anymore, but we don't discuss it because whatever y'all want to do, just don't get VD or HPV or herpes or whatever. But no, I got a lot of gay friends. Yeah, I have a lot of bisexual friends too. So you were picking on the wrong girl. I'm just a really damn good girl, and you know why you really fucked up? Is because I'll never forget this when we're talking about LBGT. And I don't understand why you did this. I really don't. I'm going to ask
your friend Peter told me to prank you.
Peter who?
Kapling.
I don't have a friend named Peter.
Maybe it's a secret admirer.
I don't think I have a Peter secret admirer. I don't play secret admirer stuff.
Peanut.
Who?
Peanut.
Was that a name? What did you say? Enid?
Peanut. Peanut.
Who's Peanut?
You know.
I only know one Peanut, and she's very old.
Yeah. That she's old. Crispy's old.
How's she doing?
I don't know.
Then how do you know she's crispy old?
Because I know Crispy.
Who? Christy?
Yeah, Crispy 808.
No.
Yeah, that's the Peanut.
Well, I only know Peanut because she was a waitress or something at some place when I was a kid. So that's the only way I know that name.
Well, she's listening. Do you got a message for her?
No. Just that she's all right in her old age, that's all. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm still really good friends with a lot of people her age, I can tell you that much.
Well, she's a hottie.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's quite cute for her age. So, are you worn out?
No?
Did you get your rocks off, or why did you even do this call is what I want to know.
No, I'm not tired or anything.
So why did you make this call?
You left me a voicemail, so I figured I'd call you back.
Well, that's because I got to Chicago, Illinois, and I thought it might have been an emergency for one of my parents since I'm 60 miles away from Chicago where I grew up. And I also had a nurse coming in, or a niece coming in from the Grand Canyon. And she had to transfer in Chicago, and I didn't know if maybe she got stuck there for some reason.
No.
She just did a 2-week hike.
Oh, okay.
She had to get out. She had to get away for a minute in fresh air. So, yeah, a lot of people are going through hell now. May I suggest that you just, enjoy your own hell and keep other people out of it right now, because it's really hard times for everyone, especially us seniors. So if you're going to prank somebody, prank a bad guy, not this girl. I'm not bad.
Do you got anybody that you suggest?
For what?
To prank?
Not really. To be honest, I know I had to think about that. I'm like, no, not really.
Well, I just figured if you knew the bad guys.
I don't know bad guys. I just know they exist. But our community is very clean of dope. I mean, it's very clean. I mean, really clean. Like, clean, and has been for years. So, yeah, people don't really do dope too much around here. I don't know, though. I think the meth is still out there, but like I told you, I don't even know what the hell it looks like. Are you doing that? Is that why you do this shit? Are you going to... I'm a cultural anthropologist as well. I'm just really curious about... To be honest with you, I just kind of am curious.
Yeah, I'm on the meth.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Is it tough duty?
I've been struggling to get my fix.
Gosh. Shoot.
I need my fix!
Is that why you're roaming, honey?
Yeah.
Wow. Gosh. I'm pretty cool, by the way. None of this, I'm pretty tough. Gosh, you must be so lost.
I'm huffing hand sanitizer now.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Crap. What are you going to do next? I mean,
Maybe
I don't-
crack.
Well, what? I don't know what state you're in. I know here it's like Dryville. I mean, I don't know personally, but I know just because nobody's wandering the streets and nobody has scabs, and that's the only thing I know about meth heads is the scabs and stuff. But I know even the opiate people aren't even wandering around anymore. And they haven't been for like 5 years because this town just dried up. Not for me, because I don't even do doctors, I don't do doctors at all, and I'm 64. But, gosh.
I'm a doctor of natural medicine.
Yeah, well, that would be me, too. Yeah, I've never done prescriptions, really. And that's, I usually do hands-on my body my whole life, and that is, rubbing bumps and doing do you know what cranial sacrum is?
Yeah.
Well, I do a lot of that, and that's where you put your fingers up into your skull next to your spine, and you go right under. You get it relaxed enough where even your tips of your fingers can go up underneath your skull, and that might be something you might want to do. And it's very safe and effective. And, yeah. Honey, you got to be really careful about these phone calls. You're breaching the cusp where, you might get in a lot of trouble.
Okay. Okay, I'll take your advice.
I mean, for reals. Don't let dope get the best of you so you end up in prison. For reals. I know because
it might be the best for me.
What?
Prison.
Well, that might be so, but do you have any children or women you love or that love you?
I'll just I'll get clean in there and food.
How old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, so is my child. Wow. Gosh. I know cleaning up will be really tough. Never experienced it, but it must be. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I know this because of the opiate thing that went around here. The clinic they shut down with the opiates here in my town is right behind my home. And he was arrested, federally indicted, and then another doctor up north from us was also. But what a mess that doctor left behind, guy. But gosh, you can't deal with your stuff because it has to be made. And now, in your situation, they're going to start using the crappiest crap ever. You know what I'm saying? They can't just go to the store and get whatever it is they buy. I don't know what they put in there. Last I heard about 10 years ago was a Drano thing. I was like, whoa. Is that still true?
Yeah, it can be at times.
Well, I'm not trying to talk you out of anything, but I got to say, that's why I kept telling you wrong person, because this is how I am. I care for life and people and the environment. So you really chose the wrong person, because look at that person that you just fucked with their head is now on your side, concerned about your health and welfare without preaching.
Hold on, somebody's at the door.
I'll hold on.
FBI, open